going in quite fast. Dancing Rocks. Pat Edery goes into stall 6. She's a filly that can be ridden really any way. You can either be up there, take her back. She's a filly that possesses quite a lot of foot. Claire Ireland, about to go into stall 9. Most of the fillies are just getting a little bit restless now, but it's very warm here today, and I would say there's quite a lot of flies down there. The starter is about to go up into his rostrum. We're in for a very exciting race for this, the Nassau Stakes, and there's Joe Mercer on Sancta, just a little bit hesitant to go in. Joe bidding for his 39th winner of the year here. Let's take this chance to join Peter O'Sullivan.
Thank you, Jimmy, and just Triple Tipple to go now. Triple Tipple and Steve Cawthon due into stall number 8. The others waiting for this filly as she's hooded to be installed. Going up quite nice and sweetly, that's it. She's in. All 11 installed for the Nassau. 1.25 miles under starters orders. And they're away. And the first to show is Dion. Dion, the grey, going on from Cardi Har and Sancta and Clare Island, and then closely grouped in behind them, Dish Dash and Sing Softly and Mainsail right over on the far side, being checked a little there by Willie Carson. Triple Tipple is just the back marker at the moment, and Clare Island has gone up to join Dion. And it's Clare Island on the inside of Dion, then comes Dish Dash, Sancta, Cardi Har and Sing Softly and Mainsail behind her, and then Dancing Rocks and Triple Tipple improving a little from the rear as they race to the top of the hill. Clare Island on the inside of Dion. Sing Softly is just heading the remainder at the moment with Cardi Har on the inside. Then Dish Dash very close. Sancta on the outside. Mainsail is next, and they're swinging round the turn at the top of the hill now with Clare Island in the lead from Dion, Sing Softly and Cardi Har, and Clare Island and Dish Dash and Dancing Rocks, and then Time Charter improving a bit. Triple Tipple is still the back marker, but just relegated Mainsail to last, in fact, and running down now towards the half-mile pole in the Nassau Stakes, and it's Clare Island and Dion, these two who've been disputing it throughout, from Sancta, who's now gone third. Just in behind them, Sing Softly, Dish Dash, Cardi Har, Time Charter coming there. In behind them, Ash Ridge and Triple Tipple improving well, and so's Dancing Rocks, and they're passing the 3 furlong pole. Dion the grey just in the lead from Clare Island, then Sing Softly and Cardi Har and Sancta, and Dish Dash just in behind them, and Time Charter producing a great one towards the right of the picture, the Oaks winner now, and in fact to come and take it up, and it's Billy Nunes now. Time Charter being chased by Willie Carson on Mainsail. Triple Tipple just in behind him. Sing Softly over on the far side, but it's Time Charter in the lead. Dancing Rocks is putting in a good run, and Triple Tipple's trying to come there on the stand side, and it's Time Charter from Dancing Rocks. Dancing Rocks beginning to get up over on the far side, and to go away from him now, and it's Dancing Rocks from Time Charter and Triple Tipple, and up the line Dancing Rocks was better than Time Charter second, and Triple Tipple third, and four was Sing Softly. Mainsail came next, and Clare Island and Dion and Cardi Har, and behind them Ash Ridge, and behind Ash Ridge was Dish Dash, and last was Sancta. And so the result of the Nassau Stakes was first, number 9, Dancing Rocks, owned by Sir Philip Oppenheimer, trained by Harry Ragg and ridden by Pat Edery. Second was number 2, Time Charter, owned by Mr. R. Barnett, trained by Henry Candy and ridden by Billy Nunes. And third was number 15, Triple Tipple, owned by Fittock Stud Limited, trained by Luca Cumani and ridden by Steve Cawthon. Fourth was number 5, Sing Softly. So another great triumph here for the black, white and red colours of Sir Philip Oppenheimer. Triumphant, of course, with On the House in the Sussex Stakes. Here the winner of the Nassau was Dancing Rocks, number 51 of the season for Pat Edery, 21 for Harry Ragg. Here's how Dancing Rocks won it as we review it with Julian Wilson.
Yes, what a week for the owner and trainer. Here it looked a wide open race, and the Oaks winner has come fast on the outside. Billy Nunes got there very quickly indeed. In the centre there with the yellow sleeves, that's Sing Softly with a good position. Dion's battling along on just one off the rails, and Pat Edery just starting to pick up his filly and ask her for an effort with the noseband. But there's not much of a gap for her to go through between Leicester and Time Charter, but it's just big enough, and she's good enough and brave enough to take it. Here she comes. Pat pulls his stick through to his left hand to stop her hanging onto the Oaks winner. Time Charter bursts through the gap and shows the speed that enabled her to finish third in the Coronation Stakes. And this is a Goodwood filly and a Marnock quarter filly. And under a strong ride from Pat Edry, and remember she was getting £6 today, she's just too good for the Oaks winner. But what a marvellous race Time Charter has run. But look at this lovely filly of the Oppenheimers, making it a really great week for them, winning this prestigious race in terrific style from Time Charter, who's run a marvellous race to be second, and Tipple third. Well, just how wide that gap was, we can see now. There is the winner with the noseband, with Pat Edry at this point with his whip in his right hand, driving his mount through the gap between Sing Softly with the pale sleeves and Time Charter on the right. It's not that big a gap, and just here it's closing. Pat puts his whip down, pulls it through just there into his left hand, and makes sure that Time Charter, who just might be leaning a little bit in towards him, isn't going to inhibit his progress. Bursts through the gap. That's Time Charter on the right. Right on the left is Dion, the grey filly. Leicester's filly's got no more to give, drops back to fourth place, and driven right out to the line, this filly, Dancing Rocks, scores a famous victory. Dancing Rocks the winner, but all honour to Time Charter, who was giving her £6, with Tipple, who's run the race of her life in third. And that, the head-on Camera Patrol film with Racecourse Technical Services.
Well, she makes you wonder, this filly, what sort of a performer Chalon is. Chalon beat her 3 lengths in the Coronation Stakes, this 12-to-1 winner of the Nassau Stakes this afternoon. And what a race we're going to see for the Waterford Crystal Mile a little bit later, when Chalon meets On the House and the Irish Guineas winner Dara Monarch, in whom Captain Tim Rogers has now got a controlling interest. Meanwhile, this filly Dancing Rocks, the official 2 lengths winner of the Nassau, with 1.5 lengths separating second and third. Former champion Pat Edry returning on his 51st winner of the season. And the starting prices as follows.
First, number 9, Dancing Rocks, 12-to-1. Second, number 2, Time Charter, 85-40 favourite. And third, number 15, Tipple, 8-to-1. First, Dancing Rocks, 12-to-1. Second, Time Charter, 85-40 favourite. And third, Tipple, 8-to-1. Jackpot number 209.